In a world ruled by speed and power, where every move, every second, every single pound can decide the outcome, stands a greatest lightweight champion, the legendary Islam Makhachev. The former UFC lightweight champion and #1 ranked pound-for-pound fighter is a technician of the highest order. He is an absolutely relentless grinder, built on suffocating pressure, chain wrestling, and submissions that are inescapable once locked in. His striking is sharp, southpaw, and primarily focused on facilitating his takedowns, giving him one of the most complete and fundamentally sound martial art styles in the world. He's moving up a weight class to cement his legacy, putting his near-perfect 15-fight win streak on the line. Across the cage stands a man who earned the welterweight title with a masterful performance, Jack Della Maddalena. JDM is the epitome of the modern, elite striker. The Australian possesses arguably the most crisp, tight, and powerful boxing in the entire welterweight division. He operates with a surgical precision that leaves no room for error, using beautiful head movement and a nasty liver shot to punish opponents who dare to stand in the pocket. His rise has been rapid, marked by a penchant for first-round knockouts and a recent 5-round decision to claim the gold. He's not merely a puncher. He's a pressure fighter with a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt in his back pocket, though he overwhelmingly prefers to settle the fight standing. This is a high-stakes, high-wire act with two fighters at the absolute peak of their powers. And it all boils down to whether JDM can enforce a striking duel or if Makhachev can drag the fight into his dark domain. The narrative is perfectly set. It's the boxer's precision versus the wrestler's pressure. Jack Della Maddalena is a nightmare on the feet. His boxing fundamentals are arguably the best in the welterweight division right now. He uses feints brilliantly, his head movement is fluid, and he has a unique ability to throw combinations in volume without compromising his defense or overextending. The danger is not just his power, but the timing and accuracy of his shots. We saw against Belal Muhammad and before that against Gilbert Burns that JDM can maintain composure and deliver fight-changing power even into the championship rounds. For him to win, he has to do two things perfectly: maintain distance and punish the entries. If Makhachev shoots for a lazy single leg or commits too hard to a clinch, JDM's lateral movement and devastating uppercuts, elbows, and knees in the close range are his best defense. If he can crack Islam early, even once, it could be enough to deter the wrestling attack and force the former lightweight champion to fight a purely striking match. A game JDM is built to win. Islam Makhachev's move up to welterweight is a direct challenge to the idea that striking is the great equalizer. His grappling is more than just wrestling. It is a system of suffocating control, chain takedowns, and relentless forward pressure. He has the highest level of chain wrestling we've seen in the UFC, effortlessly blending shots, trips, and body locks. His striking serves a singular, ruthless purpose: to set up the takedown. His jab and lead hand feints are designed to keep the opponent stationary for a crucial half-second, allowing him to close the distance. The ultimate question for JDM is not if he can defend a takedown, but can he defend 15 to 20 minutes of constant takedown pressure, clinching against the fence, and heavy top control? Every single minute JDM spends fighting off a takedown is a minute of mental and physical fatigue that compromises his striking power in the next round. History shows that no striker, from Volkanovski to Oliveira, has been able to keep Islam off them for 5 rounds. The championship rounds, rounds 3 to 5, heavily favor Makhachev. By the later rounds, JDM's explosiveness will likely be zapped from constantly having to hip escape and fight grips. That's when Islam can transition from positional dominance to a finishing sequence, whether it's a tight submission or fight-ending ground and pound. While JDM's knockout power is the single most dangerous threat in the fight, Makhachev's systematic, 5-round skill set is the more reliable path to victory. The difference maker here is the championship distance and the weight class change. Makhachev is accustomed to dominating larger opponents with his superior technique. The constant threat of the takedown will negate JDM's ability to settle into his striking rhythm and plant his feet for those devastating combinations. Every time JDM feels a little comfortable, Islam will be in his face, either with a takedown attempt or a punishing clinch. I anticipate a tough first round for Islam, where he tests the waters and takes a few good shots. But as he figures out the timing, the grappling engine will start. He will secure takedowns in the second round and spend the rest of the fight implementing the Dagestani blanket, draining JDM's resources. The most likely outcome is a dominant decision or a late-round submission for Islam Makhachev, who will add the welterweight title to his already impressive legacy. But if JDM finds an inch of space in the first 10 minutes, we could be looking at one of the biggest upsets of the year.